Hey guys, this is Steve in Montana at Empire Academy. This is your Empire Minute. So today what we're going to talk about is when you are talking with an investor, let's say you're at an investor event, networking event, and you talk to an investor and an investor comes up and says, well, I don't use property management, or what makes you so different? So Montana, when you have that, I'd like to know, how do you handle that? What's the things that you say?
I think the best thing to express to that investor is that we are a company that is built on investors. I think they can relate. I think they understand maybe some of the hardships that our owners have gone through, and maybe some of the frustrations that they're going through, and it's a good bridge of communication that we can start off with.
Yeah, and I think one thing I would say is that you get a lot of people that maybe are hesitant about property management companies just because they don't know about them or they don't understand them. And once we talk to them and we explain the value of what we bring, because it's all about value, they don't see the value in a property management company, and that's where the challenge comes in. So when we come in and we talk about the value, we tell them all the things that we offer them, that is where all of a sudden now they're saying, oh, I didn't know you guys did that. I didn't know you did this.
Yeah.
So sometimes they don't see the value because they don't realize what we do. And when you start talking about it, the first thing you got to do is you have to talk to them and find out what are their challenges they're having. Because let's face it, as investors, we all have challenges. And again, we know this because we are investors and we get that. So once you can start dissecting the challenges that they have, we can be the solution to their challenges. So, are you happy where you are in your investing career at this point in your life? Probably they're not going to say yes. They're probably going to say no, because if they said yes, they probably wouldn't be at that event. So if they say, no, I'm not, say, well, we are able to do, we help a lot of investors get wealthy, because I'm sure you're not spending time here away from your family doing this just to be away. You're doing this because you're trying to maybe find a way to find a deal, get a property, find the right deal, get educated. These are all the things that we help you with at Empire. And that's what we want to bring to the table. We want to educate them to let them know that we do these things, we do educate people, and we want to make you, Mr. Investor or Mrs. Investor, successful. And we do that because we're relationship based. We want you to be specifically wealthy, and we want you to be able to transcend that wealth to your family, to your legacy, whatever that is. And the only way we can do that is by educating you on the front end. And that's kind of where we go further to let them know we're not transactional. We don't just want to ring the cash register and take your money. We actually want to be part of your team to help you make smart decisions. Whether we manage your property or not, we still want to help you be educated, because that's a core value in our company, is to help people to not make mistakes. Would you agree with that's a
100% accurate. Absolutely. I think by explaining to an investor how you can help, right? At the end of the day, we all want to be helped.
Yes.
If it doesn't come with a cost and it comes with a conversation, I think they kind of relax a little bit, and they're kind of more willing to kind of hear me out, or hear us out as a whole.
And I think one thing you can do when you're at these events, you can say, listen, I'll tell you what, why don't I just send you some information? We have the top 10 landlord mistakes. I'd be happy to send that to you, complimentary, send you a free ebook, maybe even a one-on-one wealth building strategy session with Pete or Steve. You're trying to give them free things to show that we are willing to give away stuff to help them to add value. And that's what this is all about, is giving away things to add value, so that they are just, we're just looking for that one little chink in the armor to be able to start talking to them to show the value that Empire has. And that's what you're doing at these events. You want to be able to ask questions. The more questions you ask, the more in control you are of the conversation. So you want to have some pre-made questions like, are you satisfied in your investing career so far? Have you thought about increasing your net worth by adding more properties to your portfolio? Those are the kind of questions you want to gear the questions so that they are based around them moving forward, not necessarily with us or not, but just the fact that they're moving forward and thinking. That is the key. So this is Steve in Montana with Empire Academy, and that was your Empire Minute. Bye-bye.
Bye.